In this video, we're gonna keep blocking our capoeira fighter. So we'll jump back again Maya, and I've added a few extra frames. So taking just one character pose, we go from frame 1 and 29, and then 67, and then from frame 91 on 103, we see the Mawashigeri, Ura Mawashigeri, getting in action and trying to kick the capoeira fighter. So going on 119, we have the esquiva from the capoeira fighter, and the karate fighter is trying to defend himself. So following up on 126, for example, we got something changing. We got the blending mode from FK to IK. So this kind of blending mode is helping me to make some sort of action where there's no need any kind of contact with the flow, for example for the legs. Okay, so the connection between IK and FK is gonna help me to make this kind of action without no worries. And obviously later on we need to take care of this kind of blending. Okay, so we go here on 126, and on the frame 142 we have our action back. So on 142, okay, so we just grab it and translate it on 142. Great. Okay, so we just take it back and we take actually the whole model. So we go here and select the model, and we try again. Take all on 142. Okay, so this is 43. We go one less. 142. Perfect. So now we're gonna keep posing this character, and now in this case is going back to his guard pose. So we're gonna make just a guard pose now, and we're gonna move the hip back again, and again take all the time you need actually, because there's no rush in this process, because it's very important to get the poses right. So otherwise if you see that anything is going as it's supposed to be, you might take a double of the time as needed. So we just move the knee, and we check the pose, so everything is facing the character. So we move it here, and let me see. Perfect. Just going to shrink the time slider just to get more frames for me. Frame 1 and 2. Okay, so we rotate this leg. There are a few poses really complicated to do, and at the moment the blocking pass is okay, but after we need to take care of this kind of exceptional poses, such as the blending poses. We need to take care of them, because I'm sure they're gonna start to give us a little bit of problems. So we need to keep an eye on our poses. That's why it's really important, this step. So we move our knee and we and so basically, as you could see, is exactly the same step so far. Just grab our carte, we rotate it, translate it, and we check our poses, and we make sure that we match what we planned. Okay, so we grab our wrist and we rotate it here. As long as you, for example, don't get everything exactly the pose you were looking for at the moment, you can just rough the poses and go back again, because obviously a two-carte animation is not that easy to do, so you need a little practice for it. Because animating one carte is it depends, depending on animation. I mean, it might be easy and difficult. You can make a carte animation really simple, so it's not gonna be that difficult, but you can even make one carte animation and make a very complicated animation. So the level of skills here and difficulty that you might find, it might vary basically on the project that you're going to choose, in this case, to animate. So this carte is a bit off balance, and we are going to rotate it back like that. So we take a hasn't got any Jenga pose, so we don't need the karate fighter so far. And we grab this knee, all the time hiding in the mesh. So we check back and we come back to Maya, and we repeat the process all the time until we don't get what we want to achieve. Okay, so we bend the arm, and we take this knee back here. Okay, that's fine. We don't have to forget that he's gonna face the carte, so all the time the carte is looking at each other. So there you go. So we have this kick and the carte coming back to his pose, and there you go, we have the guard pose or the carte. So we take it a little bit back, we give it more appealing. The capoeira fight is really athletic, so it's gonna be really appealing poses, and we need to make sure that a carte is not off balance and the hips are rotated properly. Okay, perfect. So we take this back. Okay, so in this case I just would like to save. We make begin 04. Okay, so now we take back our karate and we start to pose our karate fighter into the next lesson.